What happened when a teacher broke the rules? My chemistry teacher, Mr. Rodriguez, had one rule that everyone knew. Absolutely no phones during lab experiments, period. He'd confiscated dozens that semester, so when mine started buzzing non-stop during our titration lab, the entire class froze. Everyone watched Mr. Rodriguez march across the room, his face set in that familiar scowl. "Hand it over, David," he said, extending his palm. But when he glanced at my screen, his expression completely changed. His face went white. "Dad, in ER. Come now. Mom." 29 missed calls, 17 voicemails. The whole class went dead silent. Mr. Rodriguez stared at the phone, then looked at me with something I'd never seen before. Pure understanding. "Pack up your stuff right now," he said quietly. "But Mr. Rodriguez, you can't leave school during—" "Pack your stuff." He grabbed his car keys from his desk. "Class, read chapter 12, take notes. I'll be back." Jessica raised her hand. "But what about the lab? Clean up your stations. The lab can wait." We bolted down the empty hallway. In the parking lot, he unlocked his beat-up Honda Civic and we jumped in. The second we hit the main road, he floored it. 60 in a 35, 80 in a 55. "My father had a massive heart attack when I was 17, he said, knuckles white on the steering wheel. "I was in an algebra exam. Asked to leave 3 times. He ran a red light. My teacher said the test was more important than my family drama. Wouldn't let me go. We screeched around a corner. He died while I sat there solving for X. We pulled into the hospital parking lot on 2 wheels. I ran inside, found Mom sobbing in the waiting room. Dad had fallen off a scaffold at the construction site. Broken ribs, concussion, but alive. "How did you get here so fast?" Mom asked. I looked back through the glass doors. Mr. Rodriguez was already gone. Monday morning, I walked into chemistry expecting everything to be normal, but Principal Dalton was standing at the front of the classroom, arms crossed. "Mr. Rodriguez," he said coldly. "My office. Now." The whole class exchanged glances. We all knew why. 20 minutes later, Mr. Rodriguez returned looking grim. As soon as Principal Dalton left, Alicia shot up from her seat. "Someone snitched," she announced. "Dalton knows you left campus." "What did you tell him?" Brian asked. Mr. Rodriguez shrugged. "The truth, that I violated district policy by leaving during class hours." "Are you getting fired?" Rachel gasped. "Probably suspended," he said. "Maybe worse." That's when Alicia did something incredible. She stood up, cleared her throat, and said in a loud voice, "Mr. Rodriguez, I need to report a medical emergency. Friday during lab, half the class got severe food poisoning. You had no choice but to escort us to the nurse's office, remember?" Understanding dawned on Brian's face. "Oh yeah," he said, clutching his stomach dramatically. "Worst stomach bug of my life. Definitely food poisoning," Rachel added. "Had to leave immediately," said Tyler. "Barely could walk," said Madison. "Life-threatening situation," said Connor. One by one, every single student in that class backed up Alicia's story. Even kids who usually hated Mr. Rodriguez. Even the ones who'd failed his tests. 28 students. Same exact story. Straight faces. When Principal Dalton returned an hour later to investigate the incident, he interviewed 6 random students. "Food poisoning," said the first. "Emergency situation," said the second. "Mr. Rodriguez saved our lives," said the third. Dalton looked increasingly frustrated. "So none of you saw Mr. Rodriguez leave campus for any other reason?" "What other reason?" Alicia asked innocently. "He was helping 6 students. Principal Dalton left empty-handed. No witnesses, no evidence, no violation. That afternoon, Mr. Rodriguez found a folded piece of paper on his desk. Thanks for teaching us the most important lesson of all, that some rules are meant to be broken when it matters." It wasn't signed. 28 different handwriting styles. He never found out who organized it. We never told him it was Alicia's idea. But from that day forward, whenever someone's phone rang during lab, Mr. Rodriguez would just say quietly, "Everything okay at home?" Because sometimes being human matters more than being right.